Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Madrid have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Madrid finding their passes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in, he's found some space. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cafu. Metz leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Davids. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Messi. Pele. Davids. Looking for options for movement. Turns and goes back. And this is Messi. Luis Suarez, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Messi threads one in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Messi. Little pass back, aimed beyond the defence. And here's Ronaldinho. Messi. Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Davids. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bale. And the counter is on. And it's Seedorf. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Neymar. Ronaldinho. And he was alert to it. And And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Pele. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without... And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neymar! Davids gets good distance on it. Vieira. Rijkaard. Metz heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bale has it out wide and in space. Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Oh, that's superb. Cafu. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Metz really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter.
That gets things going for the second half. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without complication. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
It's Luis Suarez! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Defending was strong and firm. Vieira. That's Caceres. Vieira. Caceres. Decent progress down the left. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a super give and go. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Neymar. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it.
Cruyff! Davids. Cruyff with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
First of their substitutes. Saka is onto this. And it's Gullit. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. Good chance here! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Mets blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Gullit. Corner number 2 then. Saka! Ribery. Romario. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Romario. Gullit. Up he goes! That could spell trouble. And they've been given a corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Neymar gets a foot in here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Saka with the short one. Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Gullit does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Romario. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ribery. It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. No, he refuses to take the bait. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Metz.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show.
It's Pele! Oh, that was close. Cafu, Nedved, and it's Nedved. Now it's Pele, Beckenbauer. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goes for the header! And again! That is some save from Khan!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Cafu crosses. Bullish header! Goal! Metz! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
Israel, number 18.
Israel making their first change very early on.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So, a breakthrough already. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Pele. Cafu in acres of space out wide. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Neymar. Pele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Metz are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Pele aims beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. Nedved. Big header! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Metz are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi tries to pass it through. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. He is just caressing the ball. Swing. Terrific header! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he latch on to this? That's an excellent interception. Now it's Pelé. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cafu.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Pelé. Tries to play it through. Shot at goal! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, and that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Yeah.